This isn't the intro, this is just an announcement that I want to put at the beginning of the video, just so everyone sees it. There's going to be a few changes made to this channel. For the first change, I'm going to be uploading once a week on Fridays at 3 p.m. Same 3 p.m. upload time, but I'm going to change the upload day instead of once every 3 days to once a week on Fridays. So you can expect videos every single Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or just Eastern time, I guess, every single week. And this will be the last video that I simultaneously upload to TikTok. I'm going to upload the full videos on YouTube for you to watch. It's completely free. And I'm going to upload like short form content relating to a video on TikTok. Prevents me from burning out, and it gives me more time to work on a video. If you want to go watch full length videos, please check out my YouTube channel. It would mean a whole lot to me. Anyways, enjoy the video, everyone. Yo, everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. And this is episode 26 of my Minecraft Forever World. We are way past day 700. And this video might be a longer one because I have plans to do 3 things today. First of which is to show off something that I built off camera because, I don't know, I felt like it was too boring to add to the video. I finished this. I did the whole thing, it's kind of boring. I like the design though. It's what it's meant to be, like the contrasting dark, you know, vines and veins and stuff like that, to the dark gray but not quite dark, and the 3D layering of the actual veins over the wall. And as you've seen in the first episode where I show this off, these bricks are cracked because, well, obviously if you have an interdimensional portal coming through, you will, you know, it might break a wall. Right here, I have all of these bits and pieces here that I'm going to use to fill up these crates here. So I have brain coral blocks. I'm going to put these here, and I hope they stay pink. I have extra. I don't know why I got extra, but I hope these stay pink even though they're next to water. I have glowstone right here that I want to kind of just scatter. I have red glazed terracotta that I just want to put here, and just some, you know, some glowstone, some wood. I'll put this on its side like this, and then I don't know what else to do with this, with the rest of this glowstone here. There's water in there. I think it just adds a little bit of noise to the build, which is something I always like to do in my builds. When I do build, is just add noise. It just adds some ambient noise to the build. Here is a viewing dock. I planned on putting the weapon, or sorry, the giant excavation tool here, but that's gonna be a plan for another day. And I will also want to have a way to get up there. Maybe break out this wall here, have like a staircase going up, and have the giant, have the tool here. I don't, you know, I haven't really specified what kind of tool it was. I did shoot some ideas like, oh, maybe a laser, but I'm not too certain. But all will be revealed in due time. First bit of this episode, what I want to do is actually collect a whole bunch of materials for the gravity block duplicator. What that is I think episode 23, I made a duplicator that duplicates sand, gravel, concrete powder, all that kind of stuff, and it uses the end portal. And I did say in that video that I was going to try to collect 3 of each block because I can do it in segments of 3. Okay, well, we already have the black concrete powder. I don't know if you can actually dye this. Let me see if you can. It'd be pretty cool if you could. So let's see, yellow concrete powder, that gives us 8. That's a lot. That's a lot more than we need. Okay, well, we have the concrete powder, and we already have the gravel at our base. Let's go through order of the rainbow. So the first one would be red, so I'd have to go looking for poppies. So if I get the yellow dye, aha, see, okay, so that's 1. And then let's craft orange, whoops, that's, well, okay, let's craft the orange concrete powder and red concrete powder. So So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, perfect. I need lapis to make purple. So let's see if I can find lapis. Let's see if I can just break one of these. So I need 4 blue dyes, and then combine this one. And then do I have bone meal anywhere? Do I have bones? I do have bones. Craft this into bone meal, and then craft this into white. I'm just gonna turn it all of it into white because I need a lot of white. And then craft blue dye, pink dye. I do have magenta. Okay, well here's magenta. So let's do the next color, which would be green. So I need to go find cactus. So I have a cactus here. I just had to plant some home. I do need to smelt this down. Okay, so I can craft cyan dye, and then I can craft lime dye. Oh wait, shit, I needed that last cactus burnt. Lime dye right here. There you go. Now I have green dye. I have. So what am I having here? So I have. Let me put the lime dye first. Get that. And then the green dye. And then the cyan powder. And then lime blue. And then regular blue. And then purple. Magenta. And pink. Like this. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I actually have the cocoa beans. Wow. Okay. So let me get the cocoa beans. I guess that stop to the jungle was indeed necessary. Brown dye. Boom. Brown concrete. I just need 2 ink sacks. I got way more than that. Okay. I'm gonna fit in the hole exactly. I'm used to that. I'm used to fitting in holes. Oh, okay. Well, failed entry, I guess. Light gray and gray, and then gray concrete powder, light gray concrete powder, and then that, ladies and gentlemen, let me put the brown first, actually, is it. So there you go. There's all the dyes. There's all the stuff. So I have the machine. I'll just place the shulker box right here with all this stuff. This all I can duplicate. So I can duplicate all of this. I don't need to duplicate any of them now, but in case I do, I have it. And if they choose to add any more colors, like the OG turquoise or the OG like cyan color, then I have it. So that's pretty cool. For the next part of this video, I'm going to build a semi-automatic AK-40 tree farm where all I need to do is just hold down my 2 mouse buttons while holding a sapling in one hand and bone meal in the other, and I'll just be able to grow. I'll just be able to grow all sorts of types of trees. So if you don't recognize this area, then you haven't been watching for very long, but this used to be a village here. I tore it down and I added some grass here. I just did a little bit of landscaping. It wasn't too serious. Once I did that, I placed out a framing. This is south, and that's north, and this is east to west. Put 10 blocks here facing east, going east and west, and I put 11 blocks here going north and south. So this farm is not that long to build. It doesn't take that much time to build, which I'm thankful for. And it allows me to basically get an infinite amount of wood pretty quickly. It's not going to give me thousands and hundreds of thousands every hour actually, but it'll give me just enough to complete other build projects I might need instead of having just a giant forest here, so I can populate this island. Now of course I do eventually want to take down this wheat farm and this pumpkin melon farm and have more automated systems ideally in the hole, and take down this cow farm as well. I don't really need the cows. I'm hoping that a gold farm will be like sufficient enough to create golden carrots so I can just eat those and use the gold for other build projects. For the villager breeding, I guess, chamber, I could always rebuild it. I don't really need villagers right now. I want to keep those 2 villagers that I have in there just in case I do, but you never know. And eventually I want to cover up this hole right here once everything is done. I already have the portal built up. I just need to build it somewhere here. I just need to make sure it's like in the right block. So I'm assuming it'll be somewhere around here. If not, I could just have a lever, flick it, and it opens a door. And then that brings me to my hidden nether portal. Or I could just rebuild it somewhere in the hole, in the hobbit hole here, and just have that hidden out somewhere and still connected to the ceiling. So that's the long-term plan. That's what I plan on doing this video. I'm probably gonna just take all the junk that's from my starter cave and move it up into the stuff. I'll probably do that off camera just to skip all the boring stuff. And I'll probably, I don't know, I'll do something with skeletons or some wheat farm to have a composter farm to have a infinite source of bone meal. So this build project is going to take about 30 minutes to build. I'm already stalling enough, so let me get right to it. If I jump down here and I open and close, it breaks the damn block. So I'm gonna build a crafting system here, or sorry, a sorting system. I'm just gonna mostly use like an auto sorter to get rid of the wood that I don't need, because I don't really need like the sticks. I mean, I could also separate like the saplings too if it drops anything. Set to 4 ticks. This one sets to a 3 tick delay with 2 redstone torches here. See, I don't appreciate how it's wrecking. I actually think I built the system a little too high. Yeah, I think I built the whole thing like a block too high, a block too low, so I'm gonna fix that. What I've done here is I've basically just made a hopper clock observer pointing up with a redstone dust right here with a lever. That's anything that gets shot, and if you step on the pressure plate, it'll just deactivate like the whole system. And then here I'm gonna fill it up with bone meal, which I don't have. So the idea is to have your, let's say, bone, like your plant in one hand and your bone meal in another, and then just bone meal the whole thing, and then the TNT is gonna drop and blow it up, and then collect everything here and place it here. So that's the whole system. I'm gonna revamp it. I'm gonna actually just make a filter out of it so that sticks go in one, like sticks go somewhere else. Maybe get rid of sticks altogether, because you can get sticks from wood. So that's that part of the video over. I'm gonna probably make like I don't know what I'm gonna design this out of. I know it's gonna be like an old like clock tower. I might make a clock tower out of it. I think a clock tower would be nice, like a nice thick that sounds weird. I would need to have it like a little far away from the actual walls, just so it doesn't get blown up by TNT. And yeah, I'd have to build that, and it'd be a project. It would of course be on theme with like the whole Hobbit hole, so it's like a medieval town essentially that I'm trying to build here. Let me turn on the system. Yeah, so okay, cool. That's the tree farm. And one more thing I'd like to do in this episode. I wrecked the whole entire villager breeder, and I'm going to wreck the pumpkin farm, and don't go away, don't go away, no, no. No. Okay, hold on. No, come here. Hey, get the fuck over here now. There we go. Okay. And then now we have a whole bunch of building room here to use. This wheat is actually going to be repurposed as a in a villager like wheat farm, I guess, an automatic wheat farm using the villagers that I have. So essentially what this will mean is that they'll just place the seeds and then pick up and then like farm up the wheat, and then they'll just replace the seeds, but they can't actually pick up the wheat because it'll be collected. So look at that. So there's already less clutter on our front lawn. There's this huge ass tower, but that just means now we have to build a clock tower to kind of match it. I don't know if a clock tower makes sense, but you know what? This whole village will be like an enchanted medieval village. It'll be something from the time. So hobbits would have been from that era. Oh my god, look at that. Exactly the right amount of blocks. Anyways, there is one more thing I'd like to do before finishing this video. That one thing is okay, hold on, let me actually take off here. Take off to the cave, to the, I don't know, cave of despair, I guess. So here in this cave, we fight the wither. And we kill the wither in this cave. So it's already been spawned here 2 times with no incidents to report. Where is he? Okay. Alright, there's our 27th nether star. Just kidding, that's that's our third nether star. Oh, our fourth beacon. Place the junk back in. And then get ourselves resistance 2. There we go. Boom. But that's going to do it for this episode. This has been episode 26 of my Minecraft Forever World. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do want to see where this series is going, please do subscribe. I would appreciate it. It's completely free to you, and it means a whole lot to me. And if you did enjoy this specific video, please do leave a like. It means a lot to me as well. And as always, let me know what you had for lunch in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace. Mwah.